сразу сюда. Поехали. А как тут гамму поменять можно вообще? Здорово, привет. Как дела у тебя? Короче, что-то не могу здесь выбрать гамму. Я вот тогда накрутил здесь что-то. Мне кажется, я чересчур перекрутил гамму. Но я не знаю, где тут ее обратно вернуть. Ладно. Спасибо за лайк, Лукас.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Когда мне станут доступны навыки? Уже третий стрим, я не могу получить доступ к навыкам.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Нижний Хокс. Это до сих пор обучение идет. Карта мира. Ага.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Мне, короче, сейчас меня закидают всяким дерьмом. Как я понимаю, да? Ага.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
А типа могу надеть. Он будет одет, но без шарфа. Давай в травологию. Ой, без ДЛСС, как хуёвенько-то, конечно.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I'd swear someone put Glumbumble treacle in my tea.
There's something in there. I just know it.
How rare am I? He said I had a complexion.
Personally, I think if the thing
Revelio.
it means you're soft-hearted.
Vivian.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Нас наебали.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Странный урок.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like...
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see, how to balance my star thistle
Yeah.
arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know
Yes,
from
ma'am.
Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Я меня должен был сопроводить.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Так, погоди, вот сначала теперь тут все исследую, а потом мы с тобой
Now,
продолжим.
see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah. А тут чё?
A garden requires patience as much as water and sunlight.
Вот так можно, кстати.
And with that
Понял, принял.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terrible,
Revelio.
Mr. Crofton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Окей.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Пойдем туда сходим, посмотрим, что там.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse by an older bully last year. Big owl.
Revelio.
I wonder if you learn different things about astronomy at a walk. Although I can't see anyone being as passionate about this.
Вот так вот. Так лучше будет.
Revelio. Protego.
Ну все, мы задание это сделали, да?
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Maybe Auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet
Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it.
Почему у меня так заставки дергаются? Интересно. На стриме.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared
Все? Все взял?
stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Что-то мне нравится, что это малой задумывает.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows. Remember, precision is key when brewing potions. The art of potion making is...
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
Edurus.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Oh.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Это буду я.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Типа я могу ставить этот горячий котел, да?
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
I spend the entire day.
Ugh, what am I missing?
I prefer to breathe broomstick.
Have you finished your herbology essay? My brain would like to finish it.
Побежали.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Зам. Я не умею пока взламывать замки.
Levioso. Accio.
Оп-оп-оп. С ними никак не взаимодействует. Понятно.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
Просто зашли, ограбили кого-то. Найс.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Так.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Так, окей.
Be on your guard.
И вот ради этого ты меня сюда призвала?
What's going on here? Revelio.
But Mummy...
Our Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
That's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you. Now, why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Very well, Mummy.
Сейчас мы тут все сделаем. Залутаем.
Revelio.
Понял.
How is standing behind a till counting?
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I hope to see you again sometime.
Окей.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
И дополнительные задания.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you are.
Incendio.
Look what you've done.
Accio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
О, давай.
Oh, I'm gonna exquisite them up.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student off of my
You've made a good had enough. You're going to regret that. Release me.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Чё неподалеку, чё?
Revelio. Revelio. Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
Наверное, надо их зажечь.
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
But it's fierce.
The flames make the pyre sink.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
И чё?
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be
Понадобятся вот
careful
эти
up here.
листки.
Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Incendio. Accio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio.
Плавать мы умеем? Умеем. Хорошо. Да.
Revelio.
Чувак. Кстати, у нас там шмотки появились. Побочки.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Оп.
Levioso. Accio. Accio.
А,
Incendio.
там же нарисован огонек.
Revelio.
Все.
Incendio.
Где мне листву вот эту вот взять?
Revelio.
Там до хера все. Нормально.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Accio. Levioso.
А что это за заклинание?
Accio. Incendio.
Что-то похоже, я не туда что-то сделал. Ладно. Хрен с ним. Что-то мы не то сделали, походу.
Revelio.
Это вот шарики-то. Можно. А я не Хогвартс сразу приду? Сейчас.
Revelio.
Вот 4 тварей. А, господи, это у нас тут эти состязания. Фиксны.
Accio. Levioso.
Давай так быстрее будет. Сколько много еще всякой хуйни не открыто, на самом деле.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Revelio.
Так, погоди, а где у меня сам вот эти штучки вещицы посмотреть? Блять. И сейчас он возьмет?
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Реально ничего тут.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Хрен его знает.
Incendio.
Ладно.
Revelio.
Загадка на загадке.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Еще, ребят, погодите. Я кое-что увидел. Так, маркер. Ищи. Ребят. Карта. Сожрала опять игрушку. Собака не растрат. Жрет все. Криво лежит. Где?
Revelio.
Ну тут замок. Замки я не умею пока.
Levioso. Revelio.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might come with...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
Тухлого розбифа.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way of the house. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso.
Что тухлый розбив?
A student.
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they
Plenty
want?
of delicious food. Found themselves a bit peckish, likely. You know how
Certainly makes
hungry
Rookie's
growing
job easier.
It smells glorious in here.
What do you want?
Revelio. Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking. Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
А то и зря я скрывался, да?
I've gained a new appreciation for breakfast.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Давай.
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it. Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsett. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask?
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Так, нам надо что-то голову найти, да? Карта, что с парящими свечами? По мосту. Чё?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
А, тут мы были. Вот тут вот сундучок можно открыть.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
Давай.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin!
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh, Jackdaw?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
I've never seen it played like this. It's delightful.
Ну и где башка?
I could do that too if I had a wand.
Here we go again.
This ain't over.
Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
А, они дергаются. Такое эти.
Oh, what fun! A student is playing.
Well, good job, I suppose. But we're not through with you.
Young Jackdaw's no match for you. Keep looking. You're sure to find him.
Well done! Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
I need those pages, so I suppose I better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Дайте-ка я попробую. Качество текстур на высокий поставим. Так оно все. Так, и чё, и куда мне? Здесь еще и заклинания мне надо. А где я его выучу? Задание. Нет, там написано лес. Мост. Этот. А, кстати, давай пойдем подадим всякое дерьмо, которое нам не нужно.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have some.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Опять залагало.
Has he been cursed?
Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to cause a scene.
Papa, can we really wash charms
I shan't tell.
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything.
Revelio.
Оп.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Здорово, комп. Да, но у меня какие-то теперь фризы, типа у меня кодировщик не справляется стал. Не знаю, такого до того момента не было. А тут что-то прям моментами, знаешь, фризит так, что, блядь, аж ОБС охуевает. Ну вот, ну. Ой-ой-ой-ой. Скорее всего, оперативы не хватает. Поэтому. Я хз, не знаю я, где этот мост. Вот.
Revelio.
Да, она просто не оптимизирована, вот и все. В графике тут выдающегося, что прям вау, пиздец, нет ничего такого. Игра на самом деле 2019 вот так вот. Что это? Пушинка. Что мне делать? Ну, я не знаю, что с ним. Пока. Пушистиков нет. Чего объяснишь? По поводу чего? Кисть. А, ну с животными, да. Мне кажется, просто у меня такого какого-то определенного заклинания нет. Скорее всего. Ау. А, со свечами?
This place has seen better days. Revelio. Incendio.
Они только потемнели еще. Ну, там что-то есть тоже.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Там внизу что? А туда же карабкаться. Далеко от леса? Калмыч. Да, пофигу Калмыч на самом деле.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Не так уж особо и важно у нас. Ну там мост точно каменный, блин. типа страшный. А, тварь. С левой стороны. А еще куда иду? Еще хуй пойми, куда идут у нас. Маленький лагерь бандитов. Лагерь, в котором проживает несколько бандитов. Что-то я не хочу туда идти. А какой черт я вообще туда пошел? Левее Хогвартса? Левее Хогвартса. Ну это точно не тот мост. Это еще мост. Вот это тот мост может. Вот этот мост? Или вот этот? Вот этот мост? Нет?
To be trapped with dementors.
О!
Accio. Leviosa. Incendio.
Особо сильно мы не будем это тут распинаться. Не, нету еще металла. Я заколебался обучение, честно, проходить. Сейчас. Уже немножко подзаебало. Очень замудрили, очень на самом деле, очень. Чё это?
Revelio.
А там эти бандиты, да? Вот когда она появится, эта метла? Я заебался уже играть, честно. Да, шансы. Ну, походу, нет, не тот мост.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Давай, короче, задание. Да. А, мне надо уклоняться от врагов, используя кувырок. Это мне надо врагов искать? Давай. Сейчас найдем. Да, он 3 рыла ходила. А это, по-моему, и основы есть. Она мне не даст заклинания, которые мне по сюжету, ну.
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Well, you look like you're trying. Board! I'm bored up here. Confringo! You may want to. So... No! You'll need to be quicker than that.
Надеюсь, это было недалеко. Да, это было недалеко.
Beasts were made to be skinned and eaten.
No. If the bird is calling, I wouldn't say it's a good sign, not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't... This had better not be a trick. I'll check your pockets after you're dead. Come back here.
Incendio!
Was that meant to be an attack?
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here!
Все, мне надо, чтобы он меня пострелял. Блин.
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Incendio! Confringo! Yes. That's
О, спасибо.
Incendio.
Incendio!
Levioso. Incendio. Too slow.
Confringo!
Levioso.
Да, стреляй меня полностью. Че, кто-то есть?
Incendio. Revelio.
А, наверху. Ну там еще есть. Давай. Заодно потренируемся.
Incendio. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Блять, я забыл там поторговать. Где тут магазин рядом есть?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions.
Revelio.
Have a good look around. What can I do for you today?
А погоди. Но сначала наряжусь, посмотрю, что есть.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Все-таки тролли. Так, интересно.
Farewell for now.
А что это у меня выпирает из капюшона? Давай так. Так, нам, значит, надо было... Типа вот к этому, да, тогда?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ну, хз, вроде бы никто тоже. Наверное, вечер надо было прийти. На том? Не знаю. Господи, как прогружается ужасно вот это все. Ричард предлагает какую-то там девочку на пироги, на пикник. Это то, что ли, задание? Что-то ничего не поменялось. Так, у меня задание называется «Призрак нашей любви». Можно как-нибудь подождать? Почему у меня таланты до сих пор, блядь, не открыты? Я долго еще до них идти буду? Походу, нужно будет вот это вот заклинание.
Lumos.
Ой, подождите.
Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Ну, неплохо чел устроил пикник в запретном лесу, ну, хорош.
The treasure must be nearby. I suppose a picnic in the Forbidden Forest could seem... Treasure hunting suits me. Incendio.
Levioso.
Incendio! Incendio!
Куда еще наверх можно подняться? Да, я люблю всякую хуету поделать на самом деле. Хогвартсиню. Куда нам?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu power.
Professor, I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigella's Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards.
Да, не.
Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Ну?
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Так.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
What are you up to now?
Watch yourself.
Так, вот теперь я типа смогу пройти туда.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad.
Здорово, там. Вот он.
Revelio.
Ладно, а не будем.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Ой, они тут жесткие. Не рассчитала я сил немного. Не надо было туда лезть. Я что думал, что там 20.
Revelio.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Revelio.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Expelliarmus.
You
Just a very weak.
Expelliarmus.
Are you quite finished?
I won't rest until dead.
I shall have been dead.
Expelliarmus.
That's the message.
Potato.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Паный рот. Пойти.
I wonder how big this place is.
Паучки будут.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Revelio.
А там что? А нам туда. Погоди, а здесь тогда что?
I'm not gonna touch those. Revelio.
Ну, тут босс какой-то будет. А тут что?
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Levioso. Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight.
Так, шарфы еще.
May as well help myself to this.
Revelio. Levioso. Incendio.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Где еще один? А, о.
Revelio.
Там сундучок там.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind.
А, туда же показывается вот стрелочка. Это, думаю, всегда зеленая вверх, зеленая вверх, зеленая вверх, зеленая вверх. Вверх, хоп, зеленая вниз.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Incendio.
Not a headless a skeleton in sight. But I knew I was going to help myself to this. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. Could he be? Reparo.
Не? Я думал, это можно починить. Ну, нельзя, так нельзя.
Incendio.
Все.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. That's odd.
Что я там еще подобрал? Перч, по-моему.
Been interested in this one. There's no sign of him. Accio.
Что он сделал?
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Accio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Очки.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the headed Richard Jackdaw. There you go. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Боссик. Здорово. Умный.
Levioso.
Ой, блядь, я забыл, там две атаки.
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Ну пойдет. Играть можно, на самом деле. Не оптимизирован, только нихуя под компьютер, а так нормально. Да, нормально дела, нормально. Сегодня прям хорошо дела. Хорошо.
Untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Успел, да? Я вымотали? Ну хорошо. Это хорошо. Ну вот, я говорю, к Насте тоже можно ходить, к Насте Сергеевну. Там девчонкам тоже надо с кем-то играть, тренироваться.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Сейчас рыцарь буду.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
Понял.
Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Ему надо, да, много кого надо. На следующий год. О, нихуя! Красавчик. Вот тренируйтесь, играйте. Самое главное. А остальное все будет. Приложится. Ну, 120. 120 есть.
Where am I?
Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being...
Жить можно, конечно.
What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Can it be?
No.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Обломали. Таланты! Ну, блять, неужели? Я заебался. Я третий стрим без талантов, оказывается. Вы можете тратить по своему смотру. Ключевые. А? Ну вот это мы возьмем. Ну, сколько всего.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Protego.
Пора завязывать. Да, ух, ебать, сколько. Сколько стрим? 150.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Handy resource indeed. You're
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
О, полет на метлу.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Давай, Серафимович, сладкий, спокойно. Спасибо, что... Он тут.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ладно, ребятки, я тоже на этом закончу. Спасибо, что были, спасибо, что смотрели. Всем сладких, всем спокойных. Тихо меня приподнял. Завтра с вами увидимся. Всем спокойной. Всем до завтра. Да. Я ушел.